The stages of realizing unending joy. How often we all wonder if there is a way for us to live like a child. Children are so carefree, so very joyful and absolutely in the moment. They are so undivided towards their emotions and the realities. There are times when they cry, but the pain is so well understood and clear that once attended to, it turns to smiles and they get joyful. Everyone so wishes to live like them that most of us are willing to trade off all that we have acquired and built over years in our life in return of a childhood. What is it that looks so promising to us that we are willing to let go of all in return? If we had it when we were younger, as a child, why and where did we lose it? How could we hold and understand it so well back then when our wisdom wasn't as accumulated as today? Surprisingly, we see ourselves much wiser than yesteryears, but the loss of that never-ending joy seems far more than the wisdom gained. Let's get inwards to find the answers to all the questions above. Let's get back to the child inside us and let's uncover. The first layer that would go off to reach to that happy child inside us would be denial. We all are in a constant state of denial. We do not accept situations around us as they are. We spend loads and lots of our energies in denying and making an image of reality that we believe will make us happy. To most of us, a happy reflection is better than an unhappy reality. Sadly, we don't realize that a reflection has no identity of its own, hence can be worked upon. But reality, on the other hand, is for real and it can be changed. What is real and that can be changed, and that would also stay with us to reap a sweet dividends, is often traded for a mirage or a shadow. The second layer to go off would be duality and conditioning. We fail to identify the reason of stress and the lack in our life. While the task isn't that challenging, but the rules are dated, and we refuse to identify ourselves with the newer set. We are so conditioned and stuck between the dualities in life that we completely fail to identify the reason of our pain. Layer 3 to uncover would be lack of knowledge and awareness. While a child may or may not have the knowledge of the reason causing pain, the awareness exists. The child, if doesn't know, would cry and go to her mother or father. Between the parents and the child, the knowledge of the reason causing the pain is definitely known. And what is known is implemented to cure. Problem with us being, we do not attempt to gather the knowledge either from within or from a guide, teacher or guru. Further, once the reason is identified, it is not implemented, and hence the struggle continues. The fourth and the final layer to go would be greed and fear that keeps us away from realizing and experiencing joy. A child's memory span to both greed and fear is very short. Having her demands met, the child doesn't entangle herself with the fear of losing again or the greed of getting more. She gets into the moment and experiences the joy. These being the 4 layers wrapping the child within us. If we really want to get back to the happiness we felt when we were a child, we must walk through these 4 stages of realizing unending joy. I'm summarizing the 4 stages as under: 1. Acceptance of pain. 2. Identifying the reasons of pain. 3. Gathering the knowledge and implementing it to dissolve the reasons of pain. And 4. Experience the joy. Peace to all.